Hello and welcome back. This is Gamingclone here with some more Minecraft. In the previous episode, I rambled about stuff. Didn't really make any sense. I was trying to tell you about my job at the bakery, but I probably did a poor job of that. Will I talk more about that in this episode? Probably. But anyway, the main goal of yesterday's episode was to gather materials. Materials for what, you say? Well, since you're asking that, you clearly did not watch yesterday's episode, or you were not paying attention. Anyway, what was I doing? I was gathering materials to build a lighthouse. A lighthouse where? Again, you clearly didn't watch yesterday's episode, but the lighthouse would go right where you... What? Who goes there? Oh, okay. Clearly, there's a cave underneath me. Anyway, the lighthouse will go right there. Ignore that door pillar, but it will go right there. Now, I ask you to please watch all my episodes rather than asking questions. I'm kidding. But anyway, yes. It's time to craft this into better blocks because I have ideas for what I want to do for the lighthouse. Like I said in the previous episode, I want the lighthouse to be a decent height, slightly roundish, though I suppose you can't really achieve roundness in Minecraft. It's not possible unless you use some kind of witchcraft. And shift clicking is not work. Wait, how do you work? I thought that's strange. Shift clicking should have worked there. Does shift clicking not work anymore? I mean, well, my inventory is full, so that out of the way. No, shift clicking still works. I don't know why it was not working for me. So anyway, boom. With that said, I need some more pickaxes anyway. Anyway, what I'm trying to do... Oh, looking the wrong thing. What I'm doing with this andesite, essentially... There we go, now it works. What I'm doing with this andesite, essentially, is, I'll be making, like, the trim of the lighthouse, basically, like, the border of every face of the lighthouse, out of this polished andesite. And then, within those borders, I intend on, either using polish... Okay, so this is the granite. Wait, really? Doesn't this game have granite? Yeah. Yes, the game does have granite. I'm getting myself confused. But anyway, I'll either use the polished stuff or I'll use the granite. So anyway, let's see how that works out for us. Wait. I should probably change these before I even think about going out there. Most people are going to be like, no wonder you didn't have enough, you idiot. There we go. Let me reorganize my inventory and just get rid of this dot. I don't need it. There we go. Do I need an actual trash can? Maybe, but trash cans don't exist in this game. So don't you dare suggest it. So yeah, in the previous episode, I was mining and just talking about working the bakery, cookies, cakes. I kind of ended the episode abruptly while I was fumbling around trying to talk about cakes. It's not like I just had the episode end. No, I said goodbye, thank you for watching and all that, but I don't know. I felt like I was really getting nothing done by talking about that since I don't know, my thoughts weren't organized. But yeah, sometimes I do write on cakes for customers. Happy birthday, Ashley, or something like that. And usually the customer likes it. Sometimes they look at it like, ew. But they still buy the cake, so that's a win-win for the bakery. But they probably won't come back and do it again. So that's a loss. But we still made money. And in the eyes of the corporation that owns the store that has the bakery in it, it's still money made, so it's all good. Anyway, let's imagine that this right here is the central point of the lighthouse. preferably I want the lighthouse to be an odd number on all faces. This face, that face, that face. Well, on all directions. Let me just say direction instead of face. So, but yeah, I want it to be 3 wide so that way I can have windows and doors that are properly centered. Things that aren't centered just bother me. And no, it's not OCD, but since people like to say that, but I'm pretty sure that's not actually OCD, so I'm not going to call it that. But anyway, let's see. So, I did not make a pick. That was not a good idea, but so instead, I'll mine a little bit of sand. Wait, wow. And, like, figure out how far out I want to go. So, from the center, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Will 6 be enough? Let's see. 6. Yeah, I think 6 will be enough. In fact, that might be too much. But we will see. So then 6. I want to go out 6, so then boom, and so then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get out of it. 6. Oh no, the rabbits are talking to me. Nah, not really. He's just jumping around weirdly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please get out of here, squid. Okay, let's see. So if I were to do something like that would clearly connect. Do I want these sides, these faces to be like wide or something ridiculous like that? And for those of you asking why am I doing it like this, it's gonna look freaking ugly. You're right, it will look ugly, but no worries, I'm not gonna actually do it like this. I'm just trying to get a sense of like roundness and what I should actually do for this. So should it be wider? Wider. Let's see. Would it be like that? No, I don't think it should be wider, but I do think a couple of changes should be made. So let's do that. Okay, now let's see how it looks. With its radius increased just ever so slightly. Alright, let's see. Make sure it's still like that. I didn't accidentally increase anything that I didn't want to be increased. Yeah, I like it. I think that looks pretty good. But I'm not exactly liking how its base is so low to the ground. So I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to kind of like increase how exactly well, once again I forget how to speak English. I need to get my thoughts organized, so give me a second while I take down this pillow of sand. Okay, I'm back anyway. Like I was saying, I don't have any dirt on me, so I'll need to collect some dirt and choke on nothing like I always do, just because that's good for your health and whatnot. Let's see, how about I go like back into here and collect a little bit of dirt, because I need dirt. We all need dirt sometimes. Really, what I need the dirt for is to increase the, I guess to do a little bit of terraforming, so that the lighthouse is like more on a hill rather than a beach. Because, well, that doesn't look fancy at all. A lighthouse on a hill looks far better than a lighthouse just on a beach. That's boring. Very boring, and Trust me, you don't want to see it. Or more like I don't want you to see it, but more the reason not to show you. Oh, shoot. I am destroying the landscape. I should have did this further away from the lighthouse, but I'll try to fix this at... Oh, that's what my inventory is full. Who's stupid? I am. I still have the diamonds on. What's wrong with me? Good grief. Let's get rid of that cobblestone. And again, choke on nothing. Always fun. What a waste of dirt. What to get rid of. And look at this. Ah, jeez. I cleared my inventory earlier in this recording session, and yeah, I did not get rid of the things I don't need. I don't need that. Don't need that. I don't need wood. Ugh. I'm always doing this. What to throw away? Nope, after so much consideration, I'm getting rid of the rotten flesh. Don't know why I was carrying that on me. Anyway, I need to clear out my inventory, so I'll be right back. Okay, anyway, I'm back with a little bit emptier inventory. Back to collecting dirt for a little bit, and then I'll show you the, I'll put together a little bit of the hill that I'm talking about. When I was a kid, I always thought lighthouses were pretty cool. These lone towers, sometimes on hills, sometimes on shores, sometimes on cliffs and whatnot, but always a beacon of light for the sailors out there on the water, out at sea and whatnot. Technically, I do not know what I'm talking about, but I have seen maybe one or two actual lighthouses in my life. I mean, I don't usually go to beaches, and I certainly have never gone on a cruise or anything, so I certainly have never really seen a lighthouse doing its what they are intended to do. But I've seen in movies or TV shows, cartoons, whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to try building one that I think is pretty cool. I already said that, I'm repeating myself, but that's what I like to do. I like to repeat myself. We all kind of like to do that to some extent. I think, but anyway, that's enough dirt to at least... Oh, look at that. That's a nice hill right there. Oh, what's that? Oh, jeez, you scared me. But anyway, I have this stupid cough again. Slightly because my throat's dry. Because, well, when I talk, my throat dries out. But also because, like, a few weeks ago, I was sick. And so I've had this cough for about a month now. Well, I almost got sick. I mean, I felt sick, but I didn't have a temperature. So now I have this lingering cough. But anyway, back to showing you what my intentions are for this. So, anyway, let me remove a little bit of sand. Anyway, my intentions are as follows. I want to take this dart out and have it slowly increase into the air a little bit, or maybe come down to here and then increase into, or go at an decline and then incline. And someone just said something on me to Steam. I should probably mute Steam. So I'll be right back. Well, actually I won't, since I'm in full screen, and when I Alt Tab it breaks the taskbar for some reason, so maybe I just won't get distracted. I'll do this instead. So let's just do this and follow the contour of the land, at least a little bit. Rude. Oh, come on. I wish I could place farther, but I guess that would make some things too easy. People never want this game to become too easy, even though I think it should be more about building than hardcore survival, but that's just me. no need to get all riled up over things that I think should or shouldn't be. That's just silly. Oh no, I'm out of dirt. Maybe 64 blocks of dirt is not enough. But I like to think it is, so let's just keep going at it. Anyway, generally what I want to happen is that we would do this, and then it will slowly start to increase in height. Kind of like this, and then let's do that, and then let's have it go out a little bit. I'm starting to run out of dirt. It's always a nice feeling when you are... Dang, oh jeez. It's building my house all over again. I fall constantly. Anyway, like I said, I am just currently trying to build a hill. And when I'm in building mode, I lose focus on what I was talking about. So if you ever see any jump cuts, it's because I went a bit too quiet. Or I ran out of dirt, so I had to get more. That's always exciting. And oh dear, I'm starving. Gotta fix that. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yep, looks like I am indeed running out of dirt. I think this should go up. Yep, I'm out of dirt. But yeah, so this is the general idea that I have. Like, maybe there will be a little path here, but oh, look at that. A nice little cave. Anyway, filled with rabbits. Anyway, a little path will be here, and it will go down to the lighthouse. You will see this fancy little hill here. And this hill will increase like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more. Anyway, the hill will increase like 3 or 4 more blocks up. Once it gets out to about right there, it will be a tad bit taller than where it is right here. And the lighthouse will be right smack dab on top of it. I'm going to try making this more of a hill rather than a cliff. But if I find that a cliff is cooler, I just might make it a cliff and remove this little sand thing right there. Yes, I'm out of dirt. Time to get more. Be right back. I have looked at it out in the water, and I've determined that I want it to peek out a little bit more, and I think it's kind of increasing gradually too much. Just way too much. So let me get rid of this and pull it out. Pull out just a little bit more. And naturally, this will have grass on it. The grass will slowly stretch out to here. I'm not going to waste my time trying to find myself trying to get myself a silk touch pick. I don't see the necessary. Wow. One thing, note to yourself, don't use words that you don't know the meaning to. And another note to yourself, don't talk when you don't know what you're saying. Is that redundant? I don't know. Huh. It's just too much for me, I tell you. Way too much. But anyway, like I was saying, it will stretch out to here. Maybe the hill will... well, no, definitely the hill will have like a little beach around it. When am I going to get around to building the beach? I don't know. My best guess is like in 3 or 4 episodes. It all depends, really. Maybe I want it to increase a little more. Do I? No, I don't think I do. Well, maybe I do. I don't know anything anymore at this rate, if you cannot tell by how I'm not making any sense at all, which is always fun. I'll be right back. My ear is itching. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My ear started hurting. Sometimes my ear likes to itch insanely, and when it does that, I like to stick a Q-tip into it. It feels really good, and it generally stops the itch from itching, or it takes care of the itch. Yeah, let's just say that. Shift click and accidentally fall. It's a good old pastime of mine. Whoa, oh boy, my mouse is doing something weird. So let's just ignore that and pretend that it is not happening. You know? So anyway, there we go. We have a nice little hill, or a wannabe hill at the moment. But let's see how the grass spread is currently doing. It looks like it currently is not happening, but it will. I guarantee that will happen eventually. So well, let's see how it's turning out to be. There we go. I feel like when you jump from far height and you land on a mob, you should hurt the mob. Maybe that would be a bit too overpowered. I feel like the game needs some fighting mechanics that are hard to actually achieve in real time that are overpowered. By real time, I mean combat with other players. I mean, let's face it, for single player, when it comes to fighting mobs, people will always figure out the easiest way to do it. So there's no point in trying to keep the game as perfectly balanced as possible. It's okay to have some overpowered aspects as long as they are hard to recreate in multiplayer. Yeah, so anyway, we're staring at this hill, or the start of a hill. Lighthouse would be like right there. Like, oop, I'm sinking. Sometimes my space key likes to stop thinking I'm actually pressing it, even though I am. Anyway, Lighthouse would be like right there, having its light spin around. Not really, since that's not possible in Minecraft, at least not in vanilla. And the hill will, I guess, stretch out to right there with sand all around it. Or maybe that will be like a little pathetic cliff. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like these first two episodes I've done need to be a bit short, unless the first episode was ridiculously long. We will find out, but I need to clear some space on my hard drive, because I'm not sure if I actually have enough to like record an hour worth, even though I probably already have. Oh boy, gotta cut that one out. But anyway, that's what I'm after, and that is what shall be achieved. A lighthouse on a hill. It's something to throw me back into the mix of playing Minecraft, YouTubing in general. Tomorrow I will, later today, it's already past midnight, so later today I will record some more Shovel Knight and get that up onto my channel, since, good grief, what does it say that I only recorded like 3 episodes and then never upload another video again? It doesn't say good things, I can tell you that much. So anyway, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, folks.